Aloha and welcome to East Shore Warriors. I'm Allie Lothane and with me today is Alana. I am so happy to have you with me here today. You guys, Alana is a dancer and she has a beautiful practice. So you are in for a real treat. I'm going to have her do maybe a couple binds as we go through this routine because she can. So we'll have fun with it. So just have fun with it. Stay with me. Try out whatever Alana's doing. Have fun with your practice today. All right. So this week we have been talking about mental toughness. And I hope that you are taking an opportunity to listen to the weekly podcasts that go along with this series. That's really going to help you get the thoughts in here that will affect the emotions and the actions that you want to see happening in your sport, in your game. Okay. So Alana and I chatted before and we decided that our mantra today is going to be,
I got this.
I got this, okay? Because we want to focus our brains on what we want to see happen. You know, before we go on stage, before we go on the court, we don't want to fill up our brain with all the things that could go wrong. Okay, that's where we tend to go. Anyway, we're like, no, man, I got to be the boss of the brain. I got this, right? So everything that you've practiced and done has prepared you for that moment. You've got this. All right. So that is our mantra today. Make sure you're in that crisscross position. Feel free to sit up on a bolster or a blanket. If your knees are like up here and you're feeling tight, sit up on that bolster or blanket. Okay. All right. Let's just start moving around in circles. We'll take it to the right and around. So, Alana, what do you feel like yoga can do for a dancer?
Oh, it relaxes the muscles, so we aren't as tense or like as sore
Yeah.
when we go into like an actual like a technique class.
A technique class. And make sure you talk super loud so everyone can hear your amazingness. We're going to take it to the left. So you said it helps relax you so that you recover quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really gives back to your body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you said one more awesome thing, and I can't remember what it was.
And like a combo class, if we're like really like learning a dance just really quick.
Yeah.
So we can do all the moves and not just
Yeah.
like mark them or
mark them. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn some lingo here. Come forward and back into your cat cow. What does it mean to mark? Is that like choreograph? Like
you aren't like doing everything like full out.
I see.
And you're just
it's like a walkthrough.
Yeah.
Kind of like a walkthrough when basketball players like run through plays or football players run through plays. It's like a walkthrough. Got it. Okay. So when you're marking it, yes. So yoga helps warm up that body. It is really good for recovery. So you can go back onto that field, you can go back onto that stage feeling refreshed and renewed. One of the teens was saying just the other day, they're like, I feel really rested, but yet energized. And I'm like, yeah, that's yoga. Like that is the magic of yoga. All right, we're just going to do this 2 more times, you guys. And hopefully you are syncing your breath. You're breathing in as we come forward. You're exhaling as we come back. Okay, bring it nice and tall right here. We're going to take those shoulders and we are just going to roll those shoulders. And you feel free to go as slow, take it as small as you want to or as big. So if you want to get those arms moving, you can. I want you to think as the arms rise up, breathe in. Exhale down. Breathe in and out. And we are just going to let go of everything that came before class. Let go of everything that's going to come after. All right, we're going to take just the right hand, and we're going to take the right hand as big as you can, all the way up and back and down. Do that 2 more times. Breathe it in. Last time, we're going to leave it back. So you're going to take it up, leave it back. Then you're going to take that left hand, bring it over to the right. Just give yourself a gentle twist, knowing that we're coming into this twist the first time today. Be gentle with it. Sit it up nice and tall. Look over that shoulder. Good job. Nice work. Bring it back to center. And then whenever you're ready to breathe in, that left arm comes up and back and down. So Alana, do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have a younger sister.
A younger sister. How do you like being the oldest?
That's not always the
You guys, if you can't tell, she's making faces. Bring it all the way up. It's not what?
It's not always the most fun.
I know. We make you babysit when you're the oldest. Okay, take the right hand over to the left and zip it up nice and tall. Well, coming from a parent perspective, I hope you know how much your younger sibling looks up to you and loves you. Even if they don't act like it, sometimes they totally want to be you. We're looking over that left shoulder. Our shoulders are relaxed and down. The crown of the head's pulling towards the ceiling. Deep breath in, feel that belly expand. Exhale, pull that belly button into the spine. Good job. Release, kind of ease back out of it. We're going to switch the legs, whichever leg you have behind. Yep, you're going to switch it out. And you are absolutely welcome to. If this feels really, really comfortable, you could even take a leg and go into like a half lotus if that feels good to you. Yeah, kind of play with that. All right. And if that does not feel good to you, you could have your legs out wide, right? I mean, like you go to what's comfortable for you. All right. So we're going to sit up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Coming into our Gyan Mudra, which is thumb to the first finger. We're just going to rest it on the knees, and we're just going to take about 5 breaths here, you guys. So we've worked out the wiggles a little bit, and I want you to bring your awareness to the breath. Okay? It all starts with that breath, and I want you to breathe in 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4, and then keep deepening that breath all the way down to the belly. Make the breath elongate. Take it out even longer. Feel the breath moving through the body. With the eyes closed in these last couple breaths, notice what sounds you hear. Take that one last soothing deep breath here. And as we breathe in once more, we are going to take the hands out wide, reach it up. Our mantra, I've got this. Hands all the way up. We're going to seal that intention with a little bow. So palms together right to the heart center. And you're going to take the chin and tuck it down. Breathe in as you sit up tall, shoulders back and down. Tuck in that chin until you feel the stretch happening through the back of the neck. I want you to feel this next breath all the way, 3 parts. Fill up the belly. Fill up. Feel that diaphragm rise up. Fill up the lungs all the way up into the collarbone. Exhale. Good job. Hands are going to shoot right up as you breathe in. And you're going to take the left hand down. Right hand's going to come overhead. And we'll just stay here a couple breaths. 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. And we'll go the other side. Okay. Nice long breath in. And out. Good. Bring it back to center. Okay, you guys, we're going to come onto our hands and knees. All right. And I want you to take your right leg back and just stretch it back. You're going to soft forward and back, just warming up the calves. Yeah, head going towards the front of the mat, and then we're pushing towards the back. And we're just going to continue to breathe. Good. And then you're going to switch it out. Next exhalation, right knee drops. Inhale, left leg comes forward and back. In through the nose and out through the nose. So Alana, what helps you with your mental toughness?
focusing on me
Yeah.
and not the people around me.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. Go ahead and drop that left. And then we're going to take the right and we're going to kick it, kind of shake it a little bit. Yes. And then you're going to bend the knees, start putting a few footprints up onto that ceiling. That is huge because as a dancer, you're working so closely with other people and all their moods and emotions. Okay. Put that footprint up and then open up like fire hydrant. Okay. So you're going to really stack those hips, just kind of rotate. Yes. And you can pulse it or you can just hold it. Good job. And then we're going to kick that leg out to the side. Yes. And go ahead and touch it down. And then you're going to go forward and back, opening it up. So that mental toughness, being able to just observe and not absorb is huge on a team when you're all interacting with each other and maybe someone's having a meltdown or, or they're all fired up and angry, or it's so easy to get caught up with that emotion. Then that takes you off your game, right? Okay, so what I want you to do is we're going to look towards the left and just drop that hip. It's subtle, but you're just feeling that pelvis rotate just a little bit. Good job, you guys. Bring it back to center, and that leg's coming in, kind of loosen it up, little shake, donkey kicks, right? Whatever feels good. Then we'll do that same thing on the other side. So that left leg's going to extend. We're going to bend the knees, start putting some footprints up onto that ceiling. You're feeling the glutes engaged, okay? In through the nose and out through the nose. Observe, don't absorb is actually like the mantra that I've been trying to incorporate this whole year. It's harder than it seems. Yeah. Okay. Put your foot up and then open up into that fire hydrant, especially when you're really close to people, It's like it's hard not to get swept up into whatever's happening with them. Good, you guys. Do you want to move it up and down? Does that feel good? Or do you want to just hold it? You decide. Next breath, we're going to kick it out and we're going to touch that foot down. We're going to move forward and back. Just opening up through the legs. Okay, we're going to be playing with tree pose later. So we want to make sure the hips are getting warmed up and opening up from the very beginning here. Nice job. Come back into that three-legged tabletop. And then again, we're just going to rotate. So I'm taking that left hip and it's just a subtle, you're just dropping it down a little bit. You're looking over towards the right. You may not even see a change in us, right? Because it's just so subtle, but you should feel a difference as you are dropping that left hip down. One more breath here. Good job. Bring it back to center. Sweep that leg in, shake it out. Donkey kicks. All right, you guys. We're going to come into a puppy dog, and then we'll make our way up into our down dog. So puppy dog, you're going to walk your knees back. Hands are moving forward. Stay with those hips up. Head drops down. So that forehead's going to touch down to the earth. Okay, we're going to leave the hips up. Anchor the forehead down. Now, Alana, are you feeling any kind of stretch in your upper back?
Yes.
You are. Okay, fantastic. Because if you're not, you absolutely could tense your fingers and come up onto fingertips. And you could also look towards the camera, like you bring your nose to the mat or your chin to the mat and look forward. So just depending on how much give we have in the upper back, you might need to take this up a notch. You might need to widen those arms out and give yourself a little bit more room. Big, deep breath here, you guys. I've got this. Let the belly drop heavy as you breathe in. Exhale, pull that belly button into the spine. Good. And we'll come back up into our tabletop. Fingers are spread wide. I'm going to come up on blocks here. Alana's just going to root through her palms and kind of grip through those fingers. Yeah, like little cat claws, okay? You're going to tuck under the toes, lift up the hips, and we're making our way into our first down dog here. So we're just going to peel one heel up and then the other heel up, okay? So you might need to play with this a little bit, you guys. What I notice is that people kind of tend to maybe lean forward a little bit. Pull back on those hips. It is okay if your heels are not touching the ground, you guys. If you find that you're all the way up here and your heels aren't anywhere near the ground, I would encourage you to put your hands on blocks and let those blocks help you, because it brings the earth to you. Give yourself a little bit of ease in this really awkward pose. Good job. We're going to play with this a little bit. Okay, we're going to walk the feet out. So you're going to walk it wide to the edge of your mat. And then once you get your feet there, yes, you're going to pull back on those hips one more time. It just changes the stretch ever so slightly. If you need to, you can micro bend the knee, or maybe it just feels good. Go ahead and deeply bend the knee and then straighten it. Last breath here. Good job. Walk the feet back in. We're going to root through left and raise up that right leg. Kick it up there. Big breath in. Bend the knee. Knee's going to come up towards the nose, and you're just going to shift your weight forward. Yes, knee up towards the nose. Drop the foot down. Good job. And then you're going to place that left knee down. Fantastic. Press hands into the blocks or into the ground and rise up. Rise up. Yes, nice job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breathe deep. Okay, we feel stable here. We're going to raise our arms up. Good. And you have a big lunge happening. So if you feel a little unstable, it might just mean you need to bring a foot back. Okay, you're looking amazing. Good job. We're going to open up into our warrior two right here. Yes, nice job. Take the front palm, reverse it, and all the way up as the back hand touches that back leg. Good. In through the nose and out through the nose. Bring it back into your warrior two. Good. Cartwheel the hands down. Okay, so we're going to bring left knee back to meet right knee, and we're just going to move through a little modified plank vinyasa flow here. So hands are right down, elbows squeeze the ribs, lower all the way down, and then peel off the chin. Up you go. Yes, however much it feels good to you, and down. You're going to push into the palms and into the knees, coming kind of into that puppy dog, and then puppy dog turns into down dog as you tuck under the toes. Come back up. Get onto those blocks if you need it, okay? Same thing on the other side. Right foot moves kind of into that center line. Kick up the left leg all the way up. Bend the knee. Knee comes up towards the nose. Really crunch it in. Roll forward. Your weight comes forward. Your foot drops down between the hands. Yes. Nice job. And then you take that right knee down whenever you're ready. Walk it up. Strong legs, strong body. Little tuck in that pelvis, arms sweep up. Beautiful. Okay, and then the left hand forward, right hand back. Taking our time, flipping the front palm, sweeping it up. Good. In through the nose and out through the nose. Cartwheel it back down. Frame the foot. Move through a flow that's right for you. So whether you're coming back to those knees, lowering down into that modified push-up, okay? Or maybe you want to take it back up into your cat-cow. You need to take it down a notch, okay? Push into the palms, push into those knees, back into our down dog. Nice work, you guys. Look to the front of the mat. Make your way there. So this time I'm just going to take some baby steps. You could take a hop. You could take a big step. Forward fold. Head comes down towards the feet. Knees are soft. Hands on shins or hands on block as we rise up halfway. Exhale. Good. Sweep it all the way up. All the way. Nice job. We're going to bring those hands together. Steeple the fingers. Yes. So like a gun. Except for we're not going to refer to guns in yoga. What? So like you're pulling through that first finger. Yes. And then move your hips to the right and the arms fall to the left. Just like palm tree sway. Yes. Good. Back to center. And we're going to float the arms down. So we'll come back to center, float it down all the way, rise halfway up once, And then you are going to press those palms down into the earth. And then Alana, you go ahead and make your way into your plank pose. Okay, you can step, you can hop. I'm going to come to my knees. Alana's going to go into chaturanga. So her elbows are going to hug just like mine do, except for my knees were touching in a little modified plank. So she lowers down. She's going to rise up into that, yes, to that up dog. So now what you're going to do, Alana, is you're going to take your toes, you're going to tuck them under and pike your hips up. Yep. Yeah, there you go. Get it, girl. All right, so I'm going to move to my knees first. And we're in our down dog, ready to go for our next sequence here. Left foot roots down. Right leg rises up. Bend the knee. Bring that knee up towards the nose. Drop the foot down. Strong leg. You can use your blocks here, you guys. We're going to do a high runner's lunge, so you may not want to be that far. Yeah, there you go. You want to have a nice grounding there. Walk it up to your knee, kind of test it out. Yeah, so you, because of your uber flexibility, you're like way back here. So you may even want to just hop that back foot up a little bit to give your support. So you can play with it a little bit, okay? So we're here in our high runner's lunge. Arms lift up. Nice work. Coming into our warrior two. Right arm comes forward. Left hand comes back. Left heel touches down to the earth. There you go. Nice job. Little squeeze in those shoulder blades in the back. Yes. And Alana is like totally in alignment here. She's got head over heart over pelvis. Okay, we're going to flip that front palm. We're going to bring it all the way up as we keep that front knee bent. And then Alana, if you want to go into that bind, you're welcome to take that left hand, bring it behind you. Yes. In through the nose. Breathe deep. Out through the nose. Okay, we're going to cartwheel the hands. We're going to bend that front arm, rest it on the knee. Good. Nice job. And you're going to sweep, or we're going to take it around 3 times. That left arm's going to come in a big circle around, just opening up the shoulder all the way through. Good job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breathe deep. Okay, so Alana, we're going to switch back and forth between those two. So you're going to come back into your reverse, palm facing up, come on up. Yes, and you can go into that little bind in the back. There you go. And then you're going to come forward. Okay, and you can switch those arms back and forth. Nice job. Bring it up one more time. And we're going to come down with it. Good job. So you guys, you can stay right here. I'm going to actually go over and play with this with Alana for a second. Okay. All right. So you're going to try a little bind here. Okay. This hand's going to come behind you. Okay. This one's going to come underneath the leg. Yeah, I had a feeling you could do that. Nice job. Sorry, my finger's a little bit cold. So if you want to play with it, if you want to take it up a notch, if you have the flexibility, you can go into a bind. You could also have your strap and hold on to your strap. Nice job. Okay, I'm going to have you come out of that bind slow and steady back into your warrior two. Beautiful. Nice job. We're here, you guys. We're going to take the hands. We're going to cartwheel it down, frame the foot, move through your flow. So you are going to take it into that plank and you're going to lower it down just like you did before. I'm going to drop my knees. Okay. So you take it down, you take it up. You listen to your body. What is your body feeling right now? Move to those knees first, or do you just want to tuck under the toes and come on up? Breathe deep. Right here, I want you looking towards those toes. Let the head fall through the arms. Left foot, right foot anchors down. Left foot rises up. Good job. Bend the knee to nose. Move the weight forward. Drop the foot down. If you're finding that transition's hard, please come up onto those blocks. Okay, we're going to move up into that high runner's lunge. Walk it to your knee. Good. You stable?
Yes.
Okay. You should see the length between your 2 feet. All right. So come here. Rise up. Okay. If this feels unsteady, you guys, you can stay just like this and just not do the arms. Okay, we're going to open up into our warrior two. So you're going to drop that back heel, move into your warrior two. Nice job. Take your time. Biggest thing I see here is people's knee starts to move with them. So we're just going to make sure that knee's in alignment with the foot. Shoulders are relaxed, arms are strong. Flip the front palm, sweep it up. Big breath in. Exhale, we're going to come into that side angle pose. 3 times, circle around the right arm. You're opening it up like you're doing a big wave, palm facing out and then rotating in. Was that 3? I don't even know. Okay. All right, so we're going to come back up. We're going to move back and forth. Maybe you take it 2 times. Maybe you do it 3 times.
Ooh.
Maybe you're done. Okay, bring it up. And then we'll come down. We can just play with it here, right like this. If you want to try that bind, yep, that left hand's coming down, right hand comes behind you. You're going to go into a bind like so. If you don't want to do that, you could tee your arms and play with it like that. Okay, just follow me. You could have your hand up on a block if you want to. Breathe deep. Don't stop breathing. I've got this. You've got this. One more breath here, you guys. Good job. That right hand's going to come down. You're going to frame the foot. You're going to move through a flow that's right for you. So I'm just going down to my knee. Okay. Coming into that modified plank. All the way down in one piece. Strong arms. Nice job. And then I'm pushing to my knees first. This is going to honor your lower back. If you have any back issues, find those knees first before you pike up into that down dog. Look to the front of the mat. Do you feel like you want to jump up? You can jump up if you want to. You can take baby steps. You know, I feel like my daughter always finds like a new way to make her way into the front of the mat. So have fun with it. Okay, rise up halfway once. Exhale all the way. Sweep it up. I want you to drop that tailbone, root through those feet as you rise up. Good. We're going to steeple the hands. So all the fingers but the first one intertwine. Pull it back by the ears. And then just fold in half one way. Fold in half the other way. A couple times. Nice job. This time we're going to actually add a little bit more here. We're going to press the hips forward and look up towards the ceiling. Let the head drop back. Good job. And bring it back to center. Okay. Float the hands down, down, down we go. Forward fold. All the way down. Okay. Hands down into the earth. Step or hop back. Move through a little flow here that's right for you. You can always just skip the flow and you could just go right into your down dog, or you could just come into tabletop and take a breather and then come into your down dog. Okay. So we're just going to make our way into down dog whenever you're ready. Are you there? Oh, you're there. Okay. All right. Root through left, raise up right, all the way up. Bend that knee, bring the knee up towards the nose, drop it down, sweep that left hand all the way up, coming into your warrior 2. Yes, nice job. You guys flip the front palm, reach forward, all the way up and back. 2, 3, 4, and then into that side angle pose. Stretch, reach. Good job. And then we'll come back into our warrior 2. We're going to straighten the front leg. So straighten that front leg. Really pull back on that left hip. Reach forward, coming into your triangle pose. Arms stay in that beautiful T. Yes. And you are absolutely welcome to reach down onto a block. Okay. If your arms are feeling tired, you can just drop the hand down, rest it on your hip. You can always drop the arms if you need to. Okay, so I'm going to have Alana take her left hand, bring it down towards her right. And then she's going to switch out those arms and go into a little reverse triangle. So you can stay just like I am, or you can have a little fun over there in a revolved triangle. Good job. Breathe deep. Don't ever feel rushed. You've got all the time you need. All right, we're all going to come back and face the leg. We're going to bend the knee. We're going to pivot that back foot. You know where we're going. Move through your flow. Okay, so you're coming to that plank. And then again, you could skip the flow and move right into your down dog. Or you could move down into your chaturanga. So many different options. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Let everyone catch up and move into their down dog. Good job. Right foot down, left leg, breathe it up. Exhale, knee to nose. Foot drops down. Right hand's going to sweep up as the right heel touches down to the earth. Take your time. Nice job, you guys. Flip that front palm, reach it all the way up. Pull on that rubber band. Pull, 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 and exhale. Side angle pose. Nice job. Float it back up into your warrior two. Straighten that leg. Pull back on the right hip. Reach forward and take it down into your triangle pose. Rest it on a block. Okay. What I want you to think about here is, where are your shoulders at? Did they end up here by your ears? Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Pull through that crown of the head. And then you're going to take that upper arm and just really pull back on it. Alana's like already back there. Yep. And she's going to go into that the revolve triangle. Okay. So take your time. Breathe deep. I've got this. Right here. Good job. We're all going to drop our hands down. We're going to frame the foot, pivot that back foot. Good job. And plank. Plank moves through your flow, so you can drop it down. Knees, chest, chin. Move it down into your cobra, or just go right into that down dog. Good. Nice work, you guys. We are going to make our way to the front of the mat. So if you want to take a big step, if you want to hop it up, forward fold. Head comes down, down, down. Soften the knees. Rise up halfway when you are ready. Maybe it's the next breath. Maybe you need to take a little bit longer. Okay. Drop the tailbone. Root through those feet as we rise up. Big extended mountain pose. Hands touch each other. We're going to bring it all the way into the heart. Good. Shoulders back and down. Okay. So you're going to bring all the way into your left foot. We're going to come into our tree pose here. So just slowly peel off that right heel and open it up. Good job, you guys. So whether you're here, just a nice baby tree, okay, or you're moving that foot up, you might be in your practice, you might just need to practice on balance. And maybe this is your tree pose, right? Just practicing balancing on one leg and not messing with opening up the hip. So if you don't have a great deal of flexibility in those hips and that you feel like that's making you really off balance, just practice balancing on a foot, on a leg. Okay, good. All right, are you going to try that variation?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Alana's going to take both of her hands and she's going to tip them over to the right. And it makes it more tricky, you guys. So just have fun with it. Okay, in through the nose and out through the nose. Ooh. Nice job. Trees sway. Trees fall. And they're still amazing. All right, good. Last breath here. And bring it down. Shake it out. Okay, good. We're just going to move through one flow, then we're going to do the tree on the other side. So up. Exhale, lead with the heart. Lead with that chest all the way down. Halfway up. Plant the hands down. You can hop back into that plank pose if you're feeling it. Yeah, there we go. Nice job. Move through a flow that's right for you, or skip the flow if that's right for you, you guys. Okay? You choose what is right. Every single time you go through a vinyasa flow, just ask your body what it's ready for, what it wants. Deep breath here. Look to the front of the mat. Step it up. So if you're taking turns stepping, just alternate. So last time I did my left foot, so this time I'm doing my right foot, stepping it up. Or you can hop it up. Forward fold. Okay, halfway lift. Oh, sorry. You're good. I'm like, take your time. No, get here. Go ahead and get down. And then all the way up. All the way. Nice. Good job. I want you to feel that lengthening through the spine, strong through the whole body, and then leave that length and that integrity in the spine as the hands come down. Move over into that right foot. Okay. So we're going to go into our tree pose. So you just open up that gate, Or again, if maybe you just need to practice balancing, you don't have to try and open up the gate, okay? And you absolutely can find a fireplace or a chair. You're at home, do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Take the pressure off, okay? You have nothing to prove here. You're doing good. You may find that one leg is a little bit more unsturdy than the other. Okay, Alana just got done with a huge dance competition. Her body might be like, you already pushed me really hard. So you might need to take it down a notch, and that's okay too. Okay, listen to your body. Don't worry about trying any variation if you want to. Okay, just have fun with it. So I love what Alana's doing. Her chin is level and her gaze is down. So that must be like a dancer, like, you know.
That's how spot.
Yeah, she's spotting. We call that in yoga, we call it your drishti. In dance, they call it spotting. Okay, right? Did I say that right? Okay. And what you're doing, so a lot of times when people do that, they tuck in their chin, right? But we want the chin level, right? Good job, you guys. Last breath here, I promise. We're not going to be here forever. Good job. Bring it down. Bring it down. Let's float those arms up. Let's dive down, leading with the heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades all the way down, halfway up. Exhale, hands root down into the earth. Make your way to the back of the mat. So you can take it one step, you can hop it back. Okay, you're moving through a flow that's right for you, or you're skipping that flow altogether. Your choice. In through the nose and out through the nose. We are going to root through that right foot. We're coming into our pigeon pose, Alana. Okay, so we're going to sweep up left. Left leg bends. Left knee comes up towards the left elbow. Left foot comes across the mat. Sit on that shin as you slide the right leg back. Okay. Now, you can immediately take that block or bolster and put it underneath that left sit bone. Give yourself support. Okay. So the number one thing I see people do is they kind of tend to sit down into the pose. So we're going to come up on it. We're in that single leg split. Yes, let's play with this a little bit. Let's take your hands over, walk it over towards your foot. Do a little mini push-up. Yeah. Or a full push-up, whatever. You know, bring that head down. Good. Walk it over towards the knee. And you're just doing a little twist. Look over that left shoulder. I am feeling that in the glutes. Okay, back to center. Hands are nice and wide. Shoulders are back and down. Big, proud pigeon. Okay, and then we're going to take it into a humbled pigeon. So you're going to walk your arms down. Okay, and if you're at home, this might mean walking onto blocks, walking them down onto blocks. You are welcome to put your forehead down to the earth if that feels good to you. You could stack your fists and rest your forehead onto stacked fists. Okay. I want you to think about slowly dropping that right hip down, down, down. Shoulders back and down. You're doing so good, you guys. Breathe it in. Breathe out. Okay. You're going to take 2 or 3 more breaths here. If it is getting really, really intense and you need to come out of it, you're welcome to. We are going to come back up into that proud pigeon once more. So maybe you just want to take a little break and come back into it. Okay. On your next breath in, we're going to come up. All right. So Alana, if you want to go into that mermaid bind, you're welcome to. So we're all going to just, you can play with this. It's like, this is like your fin, right? Wow. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Exactly. All right. So I'm going to take the block and I'm going to walk my left hand onto that block. I'm going to look. You're going to twist and look. Okay. This might be exactly what you do. This is as far as you go today, right? Maybe you bring that foot up and you reach for it. Have fun with it, you guys. It's supposed to be fun. So don't stress. Yeah. That looks amazing. Nice job. And eventually we'll all be like, arms up. We're going to like reach our hands together and give you a self high five. Maybe, if that seems like something fun you want to do. Good job. Last breath here. and release, release. We're going to come down onto the sit bones. Yes. So move that block out of the way if you need to. You're going to take your right toe and tuck it back behind you, kind of making a pinwheel shape here. You're going to take your right hand and bring it behind you. Yeah, nice job. Okay, so you're here. Stay just like this if you want to, or you can come back. Yep. And you could lay all the way down if you want, if you don't hit your head against my wall over there. Okay. You can let that head fall back. Breathe into those tight quads, you guys. This is a huge quadricep stretch. You're doing so good. In through the nose and out through the nose. Breathe deep. One more. And then we'll slowly rise up. Maybe elbows press in, come up. We're going to take a little forward fold here. So we're not quite done with this. Take your hands forward and just, this might be as far as you can go, just right here. Okay. Or we walk those hands down just a little bit more. It's intense. You're doing so good. Nice. Walk the hands up. Okay, turn the torso towards the front of your mat. Place your hands there. Lift yourself back up. Okay, I'm going to toe, knee. See how kind of caterpillar crawl, right? You can have hands on blocks to help you out here. And you're going to come back up into your down dog. Now, if you found that going into that pigeon pose from that down dog just felt not as comfortable, I'm going to do it from hands and knees. But before we do, let's spread those feet wide, just like we did at the beginning. Yeah. Big wide, and then pull back on those hips. Deep breath here. Feel it all the way down to the belly. Good job. And bring it back in. Okay, so this time we're going to root through that right foot, raise up left. Okay, and you can absolutely do this from hands and knees. Alana's going to take that leg. You're going to go into your pigeon pose. So you're going to take your left, whatever one you haven't done yet, and take it to the same arm. Okay, and then you're going to slide that foot across. Oh, you're right. We did that. Okay, so right. See, I told you I would do that. Your right leg is coming up towards the right elbow. You're moving the right foot over to the side and then sliding into. Now, when I say slide, you might take it toe, knee, toe, knee. Keep going, keep going. And then you might immediately want to put that block underneath here. Okay. Take your time. So with some people, I actually will have them work with 3 blocks. They have 1 block here. You throw me your block. Okay. And then they have 2 blocks here, right? Because that just helps. Put the hands here. They need it for that. So, feel free to involve more props. All right. In through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to play with it. We're going to walk over, and you can use blocks. You can walk over towards your foot. Just feeling that opening in the pelvis, and we're going to lower it down. Right? All the way down, all the way back up. Then you're going to walk your hands over towards the knee, kind of frame that knee, roll that right shoulder back, look over the right shoulder. Tall spine. Big deep breath in. Nice job. Are we feeling it in the glutes, you guys? Good. Bring it back to center. One last big, proud pigeon. You feel that length through the spine. Okay, I want you to keep that length, pull through the crown of the head as you lower it down, and you can bring your elbows down. Okay, you can take fists and stack them and rest forehead onto stack fists. Or again, blocks. You could rest your forehead onto your block. So many different options. And if you're holding this for so long and it just starts to get really intense for you, come out of it. Take a break out of it. Okay? In through the nose and out through the nose. Sometimes I've got this means I need to surrender and let go. Let's not push ourselves so hard that we injure ourselves. Mia Hamm once said, the most important attribute a player must have is mental toughness, right? And I love Ty Cobb said the most important part of a player's body is above his shoulders, right? It's here. It's right here. Elite athletes know that you have to cultivate and work your mental muscles just as much as you do your physical muscles. Because wherever the mind goes, that's where the body goes. And the mind works most efficiently when you're telling it what to do rather than what not to do, okay? Don't look where you don't want to go. Bring it on up. Bring it on up here. Okay, so we're going to try out that little mermaid bind if you want to. So if you're totally done with this pose, you guys, just come on out of it and go into a child's pose. If you want to play with it and bring that left knee, bend it, bring that left heel up. Okay, I'm going to use a block. I'm going to walk that block into the inside of my knee. I'm going to pull back on that left shoulder. I'm going to reach for the foot. Okay. And you might be able to slip your elbow around that ankle. You might. Okay. In through the nose, out through the nose. Breathe deep. One more deep breath here. And we'll come out of it. That was beautiful. You did it. She's never done that before. That was amazing. We were just kind of playing with it before class and you just totally nailed it. I'm so glad I got to witness your amazingness. Okay, you guys, we're rolling onto that right. We're going to go into a little pinwheel. So left foot tucks back. So what changed? Was it just knowing like, oh yeah, I'm kind of getting the mechanism of it?
I think it was stretched more.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Of course, that makes sense. You're like, yeah, we were warmed up. That is a amazing, so we were trying that before, and just now that you're a little bit more warmed up, you just went right into it. Oh, I love it. In through the nose and out through the nose, you guys. Breathe deep. Okay. If this is too intense for you, you can come out of it. You could do like a reclined pigeon. You could be windshield wiping those knees back and forth. All right. Honor your body. If it just becomes so intense, it's not enjoyable, get out of the pose. You have nothing to prove here. All right. We'll just take, what do we think? One more breath here?
Yeah.
All right. One more. Deep, slow, soothing breath in through the nose, out through the nose or the mouth. Good job, you guys. Go ahead and plant those elbows down or the forearms down and start to peel yourself back up. Use that core. Come on up. Toe, knee back in. Okay. So you can take it into a puppy dog or a down dog. What feels right for you? In through the nose. Out through the nose. Give yourself 2 more breaths here. Look to the front of the mat. We're going to walk our feet up. Okay, and then you're going to crisscross your legs. And you're going to sit down. Come onto your sit bones. Yes. Good. Go ahead and uncross those legs. I want you to take your hands and just hug in those knees. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders back and down. Close the eyes. If this is not comfortable for you, okay, you could have hands on knees. You don't have to have elbows. I just want you thinking about sitting up tall. Okay, you can even have straps. You can have a strap holding on to your knees right here. Right? In through the nose and out through the nose. One more breath. As you exhale, you're going to tuck in your chin. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Feel that stretch happening through the back of the neck. Good job. Breathe in, lift the head up. Okay, we're going to move the feet a little bit farther out, just coming right into a boat pose here. Yeah. So hands can be holding onto those knees. What I want you to do is zip up the spine. Yeah, nice. Puffing up the chest, shoulders back and down. Okay. So we're going to take this at a couple different levels here. We'll start out with level 1. You're going to take your hands underneath your knees. You're just going to raise one foot, tap it down, raise the other foot, tap it down. Okay. So this can be what your boat looks like today. It's just alternating. Your core is engaged. We are strengthening the body. Now, if you want to, you can keep them both up. Okay, in through the nose and out through the nose. Kind of find that place where you're steady and strong, and then you can take the hands off if you want to. Okay, you could even alternate lifting one leg and then the other leg. Okay, so that's something else you can do. Okay, whew, one more breath here. You guys are doing so good. And bring it in. Lift it up. Let those knees fall out to the sides. Hands are coming to those ankles. Forward fold, okay? Zip it up, shoulders back, collarbone is wide and open as we take it forward. And those elbows can just invite the knees off to the sides. In through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe move the head back and forth just a couple times. You feel that stretch through the neck. Like you're trying to rest your right ear on your right shoulder and then move it over to the other side. And bring the head back to center. Shake it out, loosen it up, and let the nose draw ever closer to the toes. Last breath here. Good job. Roll it up. Hands are coming on the knees. Grab your strap as we make our way down. Okay. So yeah, perfect. Come on down. And we'll take that strap and put it up in the right foot, or the left foot, left foot. Nice and long. Okay. And if you want to keep that right knee bent, keep it bent. You want to lengthen it. And then what I want you to do is just press through the heel. So straighten that leg up. Yeah, and then just pull it in towards you. And you can keep it there as long as you want to. You can release it. So if it feels good to just keep that pressure steady, do it. If it becomes too intense, release it. We're going to take one more deep breath here. Good job. And then we're going to raise up the right and switch it out. Okay. So you're going to bring your right foot up and left foot's going to come down. You want to keep that left knee bent. Go for it. Okay. Just know that if you slide that left leg long, it's going to make the pose a little bit more intense. Okay. Now, what I see often is that people are so focused on trying to bring that leg in closer that they bend the knee. And I think that's the point, is they're trying to bring that leg closer into the chest. I want you to bring it back as much as you need to. Straighten the leg. Kick through that heel. The heel's going up towards the ceiling. And then slowly bring the leg back. And it is okay if it is nowhere near your chest, okay? But when you extend through that heel, you're going to get that full stretch, right? We want you to restore the body. We want to give back to the body. Stretch out those muscles so you can rock that mermaid bind, okay? Nice job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Movement or stillness. Last breath here. Good job. We're going to bend the knee. You can take the strap off. You could, if you need to, move the strap onto the front of the knee and hug it in, or you can just take your hands and hug it in. Okay. We're going to take that knee and go all the way across. One nice big recline twist here. So the knee can stay bent. You can let go of the straps if you want to. The knee can stay bent, or if you want to extend the leg out, you can extend the leg out. Okay, your choice. Right arm relaxes, reaches towards the side. Left hand can be rested on a bent knee or on that top leg if you want to. I want you to take a big, deep breath here in this really awkward twist. I want you to dig deeper and breathe deeper. Okay, it's like, I want you to imagine like wringing out a towel or a sponge. Okay, that's what we're doing right now. All the old stale air out, out, out. Toxins. Okay, when you breathe deeply in twists, it actually helps stimulate your internal organs and it helps with your digestive system. Okay, maybe that's TMI, I don't know, but it's good for you. So take one more big deep breath here. And bring that leg back to center. Take the right hand, give me one little squeeze in with that bent knee and then one out to the side, just a little froggy leg out to the side. One breath here and bring it in. Good job. Okay, so we're going to take the left leg. We're going to do the same thing on that other side. If you need to kind of get back into the middle of your mat, go for it. We're going to take that arm across, or the knee across with the arm. Okay, keep it bent, take it long, whatever feels good to you. And then I want you to focus on really reaching out with that left arm, letting that left shoulder relax. Sigh it out the mouth. Slow the breath down. Nice job. Last breath here. Big, big, deep breath. And we'll bend the knee, bring it back up, hug it in, and then take it out to the side. Just one more slow, steady breath. Froggy leg out to the side. Good. Bring it back in. Long body stretch. So feet are long, arms are long overhead. Stretch, reach. And then you are going to make your way into Shavasana, you guys. So that traditional Shavasana, hands are down by the side, palms facing up. You can bring those legs big and wide. Shake it out a couple times if you want to. People like to take bolsters or blankets and put them under their knees. That's a way that people like to come into Shavasana. My daughter likes to just lay on her side. She doesn't like to lay on her back. So if laying on your back makes you feel anxious or you don't feel like you can really relax and get heavy in the pose, feel free to roll over onto your side, okay? I want you to take a big deep breath in through the nose and then sigh out the mouth. Like you are so relieved. We're almost done. Big deep breath in, sigh out the mouth. And then just breathe in through the nose and out through the nose.
Sorry.
Bless you. With your eyes closed, just melt down into the earth. Stay with that breath. Know that the more often you hit the mat, okay, the more often you are working those mental muscles, the more often you are practicing your breath work. Those are all things that are going to prepare you for that moment right before you go on the stage or the field or before the buzzer rings or all the things, you guys. It's right here. I want you to visualize one aspect of your sport. Okay, one thing that you are working on, like a skill that you're working on, or something that you know is important or crucial to your game, okay? And I want you, with those eyes closed, I want you just to imagine yourself in that spot. And I want you to think about yourself just nailing it. And what does that feel like? The ease in the body. What is your arms doing? What are your legs doing? What is your posture like? Are your shoulders relaxed? Are your arms engaged? What kind of sounds do you hear in those moments? I want you to focus on what you want to bring into your life and into your game. Execute it flawlessly with total ease. And do it again. What does it feel like after you have executed it to the best of your ability? What is your mind thinking? What is your body feeling? What emotions come up in you? A big smile on your face, excitement, pride. Elite athletes will spend every day doing mental brain work, focusing on what they want to see happen in their game, in their sport, in their performance. Okay, start to deepen the breath and move the fingers around and the wrists and the ankles. Stretch long through the body, or maybe you just want to hug in the knees and curl up. Okay, take your time. And if you want to stay laying down and keep visualizing, go for it. Don't let me interrupt you. Okay, make your way over onto your side. Take your time. Keep those eyes closed. All right, and just rest your head onto your arm. Bring the awareness back into the nose. Just breathe it in. Feel that cool air entering the body. And with that breath comes hope, faith, and excitement and energy. Exhale. Warmth and confidence. Calm. You've got this. Love your imperfect self. You are an incredible masterpiece and you're kind of a hot mess and you are amazing. Both of them. Embrace them both. Lift it up. Let's stop feeling shame for being a hot mess. All right. Bring it in. Zip it up nice and tall. And we did that half lotus on the one side. So you're just going to want to make sure you do the half lotus on the other side. Yeah. The sit bones down into the earth. Hands are going to come back into our little Gyan Mudra just for a brief minute here as we zip up the spine. Roll the shoulders back and down. In through the nose. And out through the nose. Try new things. Don't be scared. Okay, you've got this. Focus on what you want to bring into your life. The ability to conquer oneself is no doubt the most precious gift of all things sports can bestow upon us, said Olga Korbut, who was a Russian gymnast. And I'm sure I just butchered her last name, but okay. Sports are a catalyst for you to grow stronger, for you to learn how to conquer your doubts and your fears. You are so mentally tough. Let's bring those arms out to the side, all the way up. Good job. Palms meet at the top and we come down through the forehead. May your thoughts be empowering to the mouth. May your words be kind to yourself and others. Right to that heart center. May it be filled with hope. Namaste. Namaste, Alana. You are amazing. You guys, we'll see you next time.